Welcome back into a brand new season here at Crystal Palace. It's been one hell of a transfer window. We've spent a fortune. The squad looks so different to what it did last year, which is a good thing. And I have a little surprise for you on the competition screen. So the Premier League campaign is underway. We're 3 games in. Well, no, everyone else is 3 games in. We're 2 games in. We've won one where we beat Liverpool at home 3-2. Went to Newcastle away, unfortunately lost by 2-1. And that surprise for you guys is we actually qualified for the Conference League after finishing 8th last season. Didn't think we did. But competitions and winners from last year's Cups, you know, forced us into the Europa Conference League when I didn't think we was getting anything at all. And I would like to think we could be one of the favourites to go on and win it. Now, we have played the first leg away at Derry. We put out a much changed squad for that game, but we'll talk about the transfers, the players and that shortly. So we're in a Conference League, Europa League, didn't expect it, so happy days. In the Premier League, we've played 2, won 1, we beat Liverpool for the first time in ages by 3-2. Then we travelled to Newcastle and we lost 2-1. So I think overall a decent start to the campaign for sure. So from the end of June all the way to where we are now, we spent 213 million. We made 164 with the outs. We sold Andy Watson for 8.75. We'll go for the notable ones because there's a lot of frees and loan players going out that aren't really too good. We got Ozzo out for 7.25. Nketiah went for 8.5, rising to 11. We sold Penetra for 43 million to Al Shabab. Pavlicic, our backup goalie, went for 3.5. Aarons went to Al Ettifaq. Lotka, we had an offer come in, didn't plan on selling him. Juve offered us 43.5 million, rising to 53. I thought it was a bit of a no-brainer. You know, he's a solid goalkeeper. He's done good for us last year. Well, okay, he's doing better at Juve. That sort of money, we couldn't really turn it down. So Lotka went. Julian left for 8. We sold James Garner, who was classed as I'm sure he was classed as a world-class midfielder. He done well for us. He started off very, very well for Al Ahly. But I just figured to get offered £28 million and his age and stuff, it was time to move him on. And the last player, we managed to sell our terrible striker, Dion Drenabello, for £1.3 million. So a lot of money bought in. But from the other side of the screen, you can see we've spent a hell of a lot as well. And some names you probably will recognise. The first player we added to our squad, we was in a bit of a fight and a tussle with Newcastle United. And we bought in Slobodan Zivkovic. Coming in from Red Star, 6.25 million. He's only young. Potential is absolutely crazy. He's already got a good current ability. And he's just classed as a wonder kid. So keep your eyes on this young lad. Could be a superstar in the future for them. To get him for such a small fee is an absolute coup. The Mikey Moore deal, that was already confirmed before I even took charge. And he's coming on a permanent now for £16.5 million. Offers us some cover anywhere in the attacking part of the field, but he's not particularly very good. And I don't expect him to get a lot of game time this season. But we'll see. You know, tired players, injuries, bans, he may get some minutes on the field. The next player is a free transfer. Mark Berger coming in from Nice. Can play anywhere down the spine of the team and on the right-hand side. 18 years of age. He's not particularly great. He was highly rated, and when we got him, this dropped dramatically. So I think our scouts got this one wrong. But for a free transfer, not really costing us a lot in wages. I'm not really going to moan too much. But the next player in was Luis Rodriguez, which is a fancy double name there at the end. Man United, on loan, looks like a superstar. 20 years of age, playing for the Spanish under-21s. He's got a really high ceiling. He's joined us on a season-long loan. He started off okay as well, but a young kid, he's definitely going to get some minutes, and we're going to try and improve him on the field, so then we can send him back to Manchester United and never see him ever again probably, but really good addition to the squad. With a lot of wingers leaving our club, we have now bought in Amara Diop, 23 years of age, Senegalese international. Did cost us £52 million, but it's not all up front. A lot of it is on instalments as well. So, but he's got a decent current ability. He's classed as a decent Premier League player. Could be a good Premier League player. Hopefully we can get him to that point. but started off really bright there with a goal and an assist, and a decent pre-season as well. So happy to bring in Diouf. Up next is the 18-year-old Ryan Brown. Can play anywhere across the back line. He's going to be a bit of a rotational option at right back. Cost us 11.75 million from Hearts, £4,000 a week. But he could be a very, very good Premier League player for years to come. So Ryan Brown joining us, and he's definitely going to get some minutes this season. With both of our goalkeepers leaving this season in the transfer window, we needed a new number 2. So we welcome in Myler Jones, the Welsh international. Cost us £3.8 million to Liverpool. He's nothing special, but definitely can do a job if called upon. So happy to bring in Myler Jones to Crystal Palace. One of our new centre-backs is KK Almeida, the 27-year-old Brazilian, solid centre defender, coming in over from Brazil, £4 million, £76,000 a week, but he's got really good current ability. He's unlikely to improve in the future, but definitely a player for the here and now. Our most expensive transfer deal was one you guys will remember. We bought in Joel Davis, 42 million, potentially rising to 53. He was our backup striker behind Hoyland at Bournemouth, currently smashing goals in for fun for the England under-21s, and he's an absolute baller. He started off well, 2 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, cost us a lot of money. The wages, once again, it's a lot, £84,000, but for a player with a good Premier League calibre already and could potentially reach 5-star, he's an absolute superstar, and I'm really excited to reunite with Joel Davis here at the Eagles. Another squad player for us is Jorge Rodriguez. He's capped at under 23 level by Uruguay. Only cost us £3.7 million from Nacional. 1.5 star of current ability. Not ideal, but he's got a really high ceiling. He's not really going to get many minutes this year, but I think maybe in the Carabao Cup, maybe even the Europa Conference League, he may well get a few minutes like he did against Derry so far this season. So happy to bring in Rodriguez. The next player we've stolen now on a permanent from Bournemouth. He was on loan to us last year. He come up with 5 goals, and we had an option to buy him, but it was not £50 million. We waited a few weeks, a couple of months. We managed to get him for a snip of that price, 18.25 million. Started off really well for us, and he's not going to improve much more, but he's a player I've worked with before. I've used him for the past few years. He's happy with me. I'm happy with him. I reckon we've got a good partnership. He's definitely going to get us some goals and assists this season. With Lotka leaving to Juventus, as previously discussed, we needed a new number 1 goalkeeper, and we've brought in Atink Koker, Turkish international now, 10 caps for them. He cost us a pretty penny, £32 million from Galatasaray. But he's a shrewd signing, 3 stars of current ability, decent Premier League goalkeeper, that could go on to become a real force to be reckoned with in the Premier League. So there's our new number 1, Koker, joining us. Hopefully he can play as well as Lotka did last year. The last couple of players is Jamal Belhaj, coming in from Lyon. He's only a loan deal, but we did loan out Tariq Mitchell. Forgot to mention that, it's my mistake. So we needed a little bit more cover at left back. Only 20 years of age, capped by the French under-21s. Is going to be a decent replacement if we need to call upon him. With James Garner leaving the football club, it left us a little bit short in the deep line playmaker position. So we have brought in Kevin Ombandanza from Lyon. Cost us £23 million. They wanted at some point 48 million. We waited, we bided our time. We managed to knock them down to 23 million, which is nice, on a very small wage as well, £28,500 a week. But a player with 5-star potential ability and could be a very good addition to our team. In my opinion, this squad has come on leaps and bounds compared to what it was just a mere few months ago. We've got Koker in goal. Anderson is now our starting left back. Now Mitchell's left the club. We've got our same centre defensive partnership in Zeze and Asensio. Jovicic on the wing back right position. We've got now Jack Brown, the superstar of the team. Currently, well, he was wanted by Barcelona and Man City, but we managed to lock him down on another deal. So we've got Brown and Zivkovic, who are a really strong centre midfield partnership. We've got Diouf on the left. We've got Danz in the cam role, Doherty on the right, and Joel Davis up front. So this year, we're definitely looking a lot better offensively, and we're looking quite strong defensively as well. But not just that, we've now, if you look at the bench and the rest of the squad, we've got quality, we've got depth, and we've also chose to bring Joss Clare into the first team. Young lad Christian, we've got Liam Cairns as well, and Toby Rose is going to be our backup striker. So some of the young lads, the board wanted to see us bring the young guns through the reserve teams, through the youth teams. We've managed to promote them up, and we've really thickened the squad out with some of these young potential talents. They're still a little bit raw, but given game time, giving them, getting them introduced to the first team, training with the first team, it's only going to enhance their abilities and their reputation as footballers. But today's 2 games, we're taking on Ipswich at home, where surely and hopefully we're going to get 3 points, and then we're going to have our second game, Derry City at home. If we win that, I believe then we go through to, this is the last qualifying round, we go through to the group stage, which if we can get through, which surely we can beat Derry City at home, we're looking at a nice campaign in Europe, which was once again very, very appreciated, but definitely unexpected to say the least. So your Eagles now are ready to fly. We are ready to rock and roll. Ipswich lining up in a 4-2-3-1. They've still got Philogene, they've still got Hutchinson, they've still got Dar Roche, they've got Conquo, the goalkeeper. I hope to God, and I really think we should have what it takes to beat these, especially at home. So Ipswich getting the game underway today. Please get the 3 points we need. Please get it. We're still learning to play together. People are still learning how people move across the field. Some people are still learning the language. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But Joel Davis, that's got to be a goal. Don't be offside. It could be another goal for Joel Davis. And it's Warded getting there. Brown finds Doherty. Doherty takes his head up. Great ball over the top. This man here with the afro is not catching us. Valente. It's another goal for our brand new striker, Joel Davis. He's going to be loving life playing under FM Rage again. Surely he is. What a striker. I was thinking if we spent too much money on buying him, but at the moment we could have a future England international. Go on, in again, Davis. And he scored again. Joel Davis scored again. Great play by Jovicic down the right hand side. Look at the room they've given. That's a great ball. Cuts the defence wide open. Davis running through on goal. Head up. No mistake. 2-0. What a strong start. A brace after merely 18 minutes, which is superb. Approaching the half-time whistle. I may look to shake things up a little bit in the second half. Don't let these score, please. Defend it. Defend it. Oh, go on, son. Attinch with a lovely take there. Are we going to go long? We do go long. Davies is up there. It's cleared this time. Skip. Great defending against Manderson. Anderson, get back, son. No. Just over the bar. Maybe Anderson's not that great, but even our backup left back isn't particularly very good either. But there's another chance here late on. Doherty, top of the net. Half time. 2-0. We're going to say you've done brilliantly. Now, we have to make some changes here because Dan's, he's playing well. Yes, he is. But he's tired. Not long come back from an injury. And I think later on in the game, we may take out Doherty and we'll take out Brown as well. But not yet. It's only half time. We've got a lot of games. We've got Carabao Cup football to play. We've got FA Cup football. We've got the Conference League now, which is nice. There's me thinking there's no Europe and, we've left Bournemouth, and yeah, great, we got them into the Champions League, but I thought it was a long way off getting any sort of continental football with Crystal Palace, but really good season for us last year, and we managed to swoop in there, which is nice, and what a save. What a save from the goalie. Anderson, more please, more. Diouf, more. That's a great save from our goalkeeper. 6.9, should be at least a 7 after that. Corner to us. Diouf, put it on the money, son. Put it on the money. Zeze off the bar. Rodriguez, Diouf again. We get another corner. We're going to keep the pressure on. I think we'll get to 70 minutes. Maybe 65, 70 minutes. And then we'll start to ring a few changes. But Rodriguez can't pass the ball 5 pissing yards. What are you doing? Zeze, out you come. We're going to get on Almeida. And then we are going to take off Doherty now. We have got the options. Oh, wait there. Go on. So before we do that, get it in the box. Jovicic should have scored. Doesn't. Let's make them changes now. So we have got an Almeida. What else can we do? Doherty looking tall. We have got Martinez to shift out wide right. We could put Rodriguez on the right and then bring in Martinez centrally. I think we're going to do that. Or do we? Do we? In fact, Doherty out for Davis. Davis can play well down the right, and we can get on our young striker in Toby Rose. Get him a few minutes under his belt. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the arse after a strong 2-0 lead. But we should win this. We should win it. Almeida into Asensio. I think that new defender, Almeida's definitely going to be putting his name in the hat for a start. Because every time he comes on, he seems to play very, very well indeed. But Davies finds Diouf. Diouf down the left. Yet to really threaten. Diouf again. Pulls it back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic out to Jovicic. Puts it across. Joel Davies does complete his hat-trick. What a day for him. What a day. Diouf keeps the ball alive. Keeps it moving. Zivkovic with that mohawk. Sprays it out to Jovicic. Plays a great ball into a dangerous area. 3-0. Met the changes now. And it's nice that Joel Davies just got his hat-trick before we shifted him over to the right-hand side. Gotta love that. Let's just try and get that clean sheet as well if we can. And maybe even a goal for our new young striker in Rose. But here comes Hutchinson. Balls across. They do get a goal back there through Veli. Disappointing that is. I knew it was coming. It was good play down the right. I'm not too sure where our left back's gone here. Brown. Was it Brown? Brown tries to get across. He can't. But we've definitely got a few issues at left back. Do not let these score for the love of fucking God. It's been all of us. They've created a few opportunities. It's a great save from our goalkeeper to keep it at 3-1. But God blimey, we are living dangerously at the moment. Get it away. Have to soak up a little bit of pressure here from Ipswich Town. But come on, Rose, get your first goal. We'll demand a bit more. Rodriguez, Balhaj, our new left back. Brown, Rodriguez fires it off Valente for a corner. But we are dangerous from these. We've got a fairly big squad. Asensio can't get there. Jovicic, Davis, offside. Come on, son. Get onside. We've got 15 minutes to play. Well, just under now. But there's still plenty of time for Ipswich to get back in this game if they keep playing how they're playing. And we keep giving the ball away like that. Zivkovic, Davis, into Rose. Davis again. It's nice to see a few of these young Crystal Palace lads coming on and getting some minutes, which is nice. Nice to see. You know, what's even nice to see if Rose can get us a cheeky goal as well. Oh, Almeida, unlucky son. Unlucky son. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Rose isn't great, but we didn't really have any more money or wage to spend on getting another striker in, so we're going to have to make do with one of our younger players coming on. Zivkovic, what are you doing? Just demand a bit more. Not having a greatest of game, but he's a wonder kid. It's going to take him a little bit of time to bed in, to settle in, and maybe start putting in some world-class performances, because our midfield too at the moment look absolutely unreal. If we just get them forward at any sort of anywhere near their potential, we could have some real superstars on our hands. But listen, looks like the last knock into this game now. Corner from Davies, going to swing it in. This will be the last official attack, and there goes the full-time whistle. Ipswich pressed. And they've done well. We wasn't great at all. We come away with a 3-1 win. The main thing is 3 points on the board, which is nice. But a better team, maybe they might have took their chances against us. But I don't really think we can moan with that. We're definitely going to tell him how well he's done. Davies, superb from our youngster. And he's scored now 5 goals in 3 games. If he don't get straight into the England first team soon, is he already in there or not? Is he under 21 still? So Joel Davies is under 21s, partnering Luke Faulkner from Southampton. I did want to buy him, but he was too much money. So maybe it's only a matter of time until we can get him in the first team. But then again, he's competing with people like Nwaneri, which is it's not ideal. But yeah, league season started off well. We got 6 points. We're in around the European places. Granted, it's only 3 games in, so we have to keep plodding along. But we've got Derry in 4 days' time. We'll play that game, and then we'll see we get in the Conference League group stage. But I think against Derry, we may well put out a lot of these youngsters, but I don't want to risk the biscuit too much, if you will. So I definitely want to make sure we qualify. But yeah, I will see you in 4 days for Derry's visit to the Eagles. So we're back to take on Derry City in the second leg. We do have a slender 2-1 advantage, but you can see we're making many changes. Jones in at goal. We've got Almeida coming in at centre-half. We've got Ryan Brown at right-back. We have put Rodriguez in the centre of the midfield for Zivkovic, partnering our youngster in Jacob Brown. Mikey Moore on the left. We've got Martinez in the cam role. Liam Cairns, the youngster on the right, and Toby Rose up top. But we have got the big guns on the bench if we do need to call upon them. Now, Derry, setting up in a 4-4-2. They're going to have to go for they need to win the game. They're going to have to come at us. But at half-time, I think if the ties and the balance still, or even worse, we're losing, we will throw on, the big guns to try and get us across the line. But it's a bit of a risk, but we should still have enough to beat Derry City at home. It is Osho getting us underway. Are Derry going to come unstuck? Are they going to panic like deers in the headlights travelling to Selhurst Park? Hopefully that's what happens. But Mikey Moore, I thought he was straight in after 24 seconds. But yeah, it's a good opportunity today to get some of these youngsters on the field, get them some game time, get them some experience, and, hopefully we don't come unstuck because we crash out of the Conference League already. I'll be very disappointed, but, you've got to give people a fair amount of game time, and that's what we're trying to do. But here goes Brown down the right, our new right back, galloping forward. Good ball, Rose loops it just over the goalkeeper. Decent chance there for Toby Rose. It is all us, and I dare say hopefully a goal will be coming soon. Moore gets another one on target, but I think we're going to just flash a little bit of encouragement to the boys, let them know that, they're doing a decent job. Cairns, Rose, Martinez going forward. Martinez, I thought we had a penalty then. Martinez pulls it back to Asensio. Comes to nothing in the end. Come on, get me a goal. I don't want to bring in all these big, massive... Oh, come on, Brown. I don't want to have to bring on these big guns and risk any injuries, tired players, fatigue early on. Just get the job done now. If they score, we will be making bloody changes, but approaching half-time, Martinez finds Toby Rose. Rose driving forward, gets tackled. Osho on the ball. Back to Murphy. We need to get a tackle in. Away by Brown. That's one of the joys of having a bigger right back winning them sort of balls. Cairns down the right, loses it. Comes back out to Asensio. Brown into Brown. Martinez is in. Is he onside? It looks like there's no flag, and we do snare ourselves into a 1-0 lead. Asensio starting it off from the back. Ryan Brown into Jake Brown. Martinez running through, strikes it past Meyer in goal. 1-0. And that should now, with a 2-goal cushion, be enough to get us through to the group stage. I think Rodriguez is going to come out. We're going to get on the youngster in Joss Clare. He is carrying a yellow card. Anderson, I think we'll stick with what we got there. There's no need to throw anybody else just yet. I would have left on Rodriguez in centre midfield, but carrying a yellow card, I don't particularly want to risk going down to 10 men because anything can happen then. But at the moment, advantages with us. Go on, what do you get? Rose just can't get there. I'd love him to get his first goal, especially in European competition. We've got Christian actually to bring on. Christian, so we are going to get him on down the left hand. Oh, actually, can he play down there? Christian, let's have a look now. But another youngster. Now, Christian is 20 years of age. One of the younger players they bought from Malaga for $4.5 million. Decent potential, actually. I didn't really know that. Can do a job on the left. I think we're going to get him on. Mikey Moore jump over to the right. Cairns then out for Christian. And there's nobody else I really want to bring on. So we'll get some game time to the ex-Malaga man to see what he can do over on the wide left. But looks like a decent prospect. Someone to keep an eye on. 20 minutes to go. Brian Pitzman up. We're going to have to make a sub now. I don't really want to bring on Jovicic, but we're not risking any long-term injuries. We can handle a couple of weeks or a couple of days. We don't want to see months and months and months. Oggy, oi. Good defensive work, but here they come now. Osho finds Murphy. Murphy, a little bit of space coming forward, running into the box, and they're actually going to goal back. Anthony Osho with a goal. Really disappointed there. Quite poor defending. We've definitely got problems down the left-hand side of our field, most definitely, but it's we couldn't fix every position in that summer transfer window. We fixed a lot. What's happened now? Oh, he's off. There you go. Down to 10 men. They're down to 10 men. Attack. Let's win the day. Yeah, but so we couldn't fix every single position. Oh, Rose almost got his goal. So it may well take one or another transfer window or two to really get this squad where we need them to be. But go on. I thought it was a goal for Christian. I was offside. Mikey Moore, what are you doing? I was going to throw on Doherty, but I'm not going to do that because what's the point? They still need another goal to take it to extra time, which surely is not going to happen with 10 men. Have I just jinxed myself? Surely we can't fuck this up, surely. Brown is offside by a bloody country mile. I'm going to say he's offside. Moore come out. Let's just get him on. Doherty, come on. For a few minutes. Can you bag yourself a goal and bag ourselves a winner on the night? Anybody? Come off the man. Come off the hour. Come off absolutely nobody because it's a shitty header over the bar. Oh no. Get it away. Get it away for the love of God. Surely not. Surely. Oh no. My God. Jones with a big save. There's 5 minutes added on. Get it away, please. Oh, my Jesus. I can't believe we've actually done this. Maybe we should have gone a lot stronger than what we anticipated. Asensio into Martinez. We've got 11 men. Doesn't seem like it. Doherty. Oh, my God. A shocking tackle as well that was there on Doherty. Should have been a penalty. Minute to go. Minute to play now. Let's come off attacking and go positive. Martinez finds Christian. Christian losing the ball, but he wins it back, the youngster. Galloping down the left. Ball's in. Cleared. Brown. Go on, son. Jovicic. Cleared out for a late corner. Run the clock down now. Should be game, set and match. Down to the final 10 seconds. I can't. If we had full strength, it would have beat these. A piece of cake, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, go on. Oh, just wanted to win the night. Just wanted to win the night. There's still a chance here for us. Get it in, Jovicic. Swings one in. Headed. Goalkeeper saves it. And we get a 1-1 draw. But we're through. We've done our job. Second half wasn't good enough. I don't care if you some of them people are annoyed with that. We've got the job done over 2 legs. I'm not too sure when the group stage already drawn. I'm not too sure. I'll have a look at that shortly. Brown, we can live with that. 3 to 5 days. None of our concern. We've bagged ourselves £2.5 million. And there you go. Our fixtures are revealed. Kasim Pasha away. Besiktas at home. Hermannstadt away. Ammonia at home. Away at Sarajevo and at home against Total Network Solutions. So it should be a formality, and surely in the Conference League now we're going to be able to get through. Can we see? You can't see the favourites, can you, for this? Can you see the favourites? I don't think you can, but look at the teams in there now. Stuttgart are decent. Valencia. There's us. There's Olympique Marseille. Who else in there? There's any real... Not really too many teams. I'm definitely going to say we should be one of the favourites to win this competition. And we could have jinxed ourselves, but what I'll give to win a competition, the top flight. The last time we won anything was at bloody... where was we? We was at bloody Order many moons ago, so we've got work to do. A lot of work to do, but yeah, we've had a decent start to the season. We're going to journey on through now, and we'll come back at some point towards the winter period where we're going to get a real understanding of where we are in the league, what we're looking like in European competition, and how things are going in both domestic cups, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. So yeah, I'll plod on, but yeah, good start so far. Apart from that Newcastle defeat, I don't think we can really moan to the start of the season we've had. We've got a few wins under our belts. We've got the unexpected Conference League football, which is a bonus to us, absolutely. So I think we just, we started, hopefully, as we mean to go on. Let's keep up the ante, keep gelling together as a team, and see what we can achieve this season. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you give the video a like. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time, up the Eagles.